What's up, traders? So today we are going to talk about a crazy political beef between Elon and Trump. Now, if you thought that the Drake and Kendrick beef was something, it ain't got nothing on this. But what's even more important than the beef is how we are planning on making money from this situation here. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Rashad. I am a full-time options trader, and I bring in multiple six figures a year from the stock market, and I use the money I make from the stock market in order to pay for my entire lifestyle. Now, first things first, I need you to hit that like button. All right, so go ahead and beef with that like button and tap it really hard, punch it, whatever you need to do. I just need you to connect to it, and then also subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of great information coming up here soon. And do remember that I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. All trading comes with risk. I'm just showing you how I build wealth over time. Now, this video is going to be a little different. You won't see me because apparently my camera is beefing with me. So you're just going to have to use my voice. But let's talk about making money. Now, if you have not kept up with all of the drama that is going on, let me quickly update you with this video from BBC News.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill because the bill is incredible. So Elon's upset because we took up the EV mandate, which was a lot of money for electric vehicles. He's warned the hack. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
All right, so that showed some of the drama. However, what it didn't show is Elon Musk calling for Trump to be impeached and also saying that he is part of the Jeffrey Epstein files. All right, so these boys are fighting big time. However, for us, that's not what's important. What's important is we can make money off of this situation. So let's take a look at Tesla. So we can see that Tesla is currently a $300 stock. It is up 5.5% today. Now, we in the community made trades on the stock just yesterday and took advantage of that huge downward move that it had yesterday. At one point, it went all the way down to 17%. And so we made a trade on it then, and we are already up, I believe, around 60% on that trade. Now, if you do know anybody who would like help generating income off the cash that they already have, then tell them about the Trade to Freedom community. The link is in the description below. But not only will they get my exact trades when I enter them, but they'll also get my entire options framework via the Trade to Freedom course. Thirdly, they'll get access to ask me questions at any given time. And lastly, they'll be among other traders who all have the exact same goals as them. And we have strategies all the way from zero DTE day trading all the way up to monthly income strategies for our individuals who are a little bit more busy. All right, but if you know anybody, tell them about Trade to Freedom community. The link is in the description below. But here's something that I want to point out to you. So if we look here, we can see that implied volatility is currently 70%. And if we look at the IV percentile, it says that it is currently 84%. Now, IV percentile shows you how high the current volatility is compared to any time within the last year. So this is saying that the volatility right now is higher than 84% of the time in the previous year. All right. And as option sellers, the higher the implied volatility, the higher the premiums that we are paid. So in times like this, we want to take advantage of this because you typically don't see numbers this high other than for events such as earnings calls or other big events. But with knowing that information, let's take a look at the chart. But looking at this chart over the last year, we can see it's been in for quite the roller coaster ride. We know that during election time, the stock skyrocketed here for this moment because the belief was that since Elon and Trump were such good buddies, that Trump was going to help Tesla with a lot of the regulation that it needs, such as autonomous driving. And so because of that, it skyrocketed from, let's see, a low of $212 on October 23rd, all the way up to $488 in December 18th. And so that was Tesla's high. However, because sentiment of Elon turned negative, the stock sold off from October 18th, and it looks like it got as low as $214 on April 7th. Now, since that time period in early April, not only has the stock market gone up, but also Elon started to distance himself from Trump and made it seem like he was back at Tesla working on things, which made investors really happy. So from April 7th, it went from the low 200s all the way up to 367 just on May 29th. And then it sold off just a little bit. And then we had this whole back and forth beef between Elon Musk and Trump, which happened yesterday and caused the stock to drop to, I believe, a low of 17% down just yesterday. All right, but now it is climbing back up a little bit. It is currently $301 and up 6% as I speak. But in this situation, what I think I want to do is sell short strangles. Now, a short strangle is nothing but selling a put and selling a call, and you'll make money if the stock price stays within the range that you set. And so an example here is if Apple was selling for $175 currently, what I could do is I could sell a put at $165, and then I could sell a call at $185, let's say for this example, 30 days out, and I would receive about $400 in premium. And then from there, I just need Apple stock to stay within that price range that I set. And as long as it does, I keep that $400 of premium I received and I go about my day. However, if the stock price were to go too far to either side, either down or up, that is when it would become a money losing situation. But I will show you the ways to get the best probability of profit when doing this type of trade. And also, in order to do a short strangle, you need to be approved for the top options level because of selling calls. You can only sell naked calls when you have the top options level. However, if you don't worry. All we would need to do is turn this into an iron condor, which an iron condor is the exact same thing. However, will also be buying a call and buying a put further out from the money. All right. And that is a good strategy for people who have smaller accounts. But let's go ahead and take a look at a few data points. So the first thing I need to select is my expiration date. Now, typically I would go up to 45 days out when I'm using selling strategies. However, because the implied volatility for Tesla is so high right here, right now, I just want to take advantage of this short-term phase. So I'm going to select an expiration that is up to 14 days out. And so that is perfect. We actually have a date that is exactly 14 days out. And so I want to look here at the expected move. So the expected move is just the largest move that the options market currently has priced in for the specific stock for the specific date. And we can see that we have an expected move of $29. That's either to the upside or the downside, and that is about 9.82%. All right, but on the lower price, that would have us at $266, and at the higher price, that would have us at $324. So from $266 to $324, that is currently the expected move for Tesla by this date. So with this information, let's go ahead and head into Thinkorswim. So here I am at Tesla's options chain, and what we need to do is select the exact same expiration. However, I do want to show you can see that there is a red marker here, and that means that I have trades open. And so you can see here yesterday in the community, we placed trades at the $170 strike while Tesla was at its low yesterday. And we are already up about 65% on that trade less than a half a day later. And so shout out to everybody in the community who got in on this trade. However, if I were looking at a trade for today, then like I said, I will come back over here to this 14-day expiration. And the next thing I want to look at is the delta. Now the delta column is here. So what I like to do is I like to stick to deltas of 0.10 or lower when I'm using individual stocks like this with the short strangle specifically. Now, typically I use a short strangle with other ETFs. And when I'm doing it with ETFs, I am fine with being a little bit more aggressive. However, when I'm using it on an individual stock such as Tesla, I want to be a little bit more conservative. And if we recall, the expected move set on the low side, it would get down to 266. So if we were to go with this 0.10 delta, that fits that criteria because it is outside of that expected move. So what we could do is just go ahead and add this to our trade ticket. And for selling this put alone, we'll get anywhere between $272 and $275. However, now we need to go ahead and sell the call as well. So I'll scroll down over here on the call side. And remember, on the call side, it said the stock could go up to as much as 324. And now going with the delta of 0.10 or less, we are way outside of that range. So there's nothing to worry about there. But specifically on the call side, I just look at it as icing on the cake. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to add a few extra dollars to the trade. So I may even come down as far as to this 0.07 delta, and that will add on an extra $127 to $130 to this trade. And to me, that is fine. So I'll just go ahead and select that. And now we have our range. We are selling puts at $250 and we are selling calls at $380. And for that trade, we will receive $403 per contract. Now, if that sounds good to you, you could just go ahead and hit review and place the trade. However, let's take a look at the P&L chart. All right, so we can see that Tesla stock price is currently where these red dots are. And looking there at the number at the top left, we can see that as long as the stock price just stays within this range by expiration, we just keep that $403 we receive and we go about our day. Now, most of the time, it will stay within that range. And what I do is I go ahead and exit the trade when I get anywhere near 50 to 80% profits. Okay. And that happens well over 90% of the time. But what about when the trade doesn't go your way? Well, there's two different ways to get out of the trade. One, you could just set a stop loss. And typically I would set a stop loss around 3 times the premium I received. Okay, and when you do that, your brokerage will automatically exit you out the trade if the trade were to go against you and the premiums got to 3 times what you received. And that is probably what is suitable for most people when it comes to an expensive stock like Tesla. However, if you do have a larger account, then what you could do is, if you do like the company, if the stock were to go down below your strike price, then you could just accept assignment and buy the shares at the price that you agreed upon of $250. Or on the call side, because remember, selling a call is just an agreement to sell shares at a specific price. But what you could do is, if you see the stock price rising close to that $380 call strike, then you could just also purchase the shares in order to make that sold call covered. All right. And I do that all the time, especially when I'm trading the ETFs that I like trading every single week. And it really leaves me with no stress, because I know that the worst situation is that I am just buying shares of a company that I actually like, or in that case, an ETF. Okay, so that is the short strangle. However, what if you have a smaller account and you would like to do the iron condor? Well, all we need to do is we need to buy a put further out the money, and we need to buy a call further out the money. And so let's go up and place a trade on that as well. So here we are back at the options chain, and let's go ahead and buy our put first. And so with the iron condor, how wide your legs are is how much money you'll have at risk. And because of that, it is also the amount of money that you would need in order to place this trade. So if we are selling a put at $250 and we are buying a put at $240, that's $10 wide. And since every contract is worth 100 shares, 10 times 100 is $1,000. And so $1,000 is how much you will have at risk. And because of that, $1,000 is all you would need in order to put on this trade. All right. However, let's say we want to go a little further out. Let's say that we want our spreads to be $30 wide. So we sold a put at $250. So I just need to buy the $220 puts. And so I'll just come over here, hold down the control button and select the ask price. And we can see that it added it onto our trade ticket. And now let's do the exact same thing for the call side. So I'll scroll down, and remember, we sold the $380 calls. So at $30 wide, I just need to buy the $410 calls. So I'll do the same thing, hit control and press the ask price. All right. And we have created our iron condor. Now we know that at $30 wide iron condors, $3,000 is what we will need for this trade. And that is also our max risk minus the premium that we received. And so iron condors lower our risk, but however, because of that, it also lowers the amount of premium we received. And we can see here, we received $228 for putting on this trade. So let's go ahead and take a look at the profit and loss chart for this as well. All right, so we can see here, same thing. Tesla stock price is right here in the middle. And as long as it stays within the range that we selected, we just keep that $227 we received and we go about our day. However, if we were to go too far to either side, then it becomes a money losing situation. But you can see here, the max you can lose is $2,772 for this trade, because our spreads were $30 wide times 100, which is $3,000, minus the premium we received, which was $228, which gets us to about $2,772. And you can see that is the same thing on either side. However, again, what you would do is just set your stop loss to a 3 times premium received. But most of the time, what will happen is this will be a profitable trade, and I exit the trades at anywhere between 50 and 80% profit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I plan on making money off of this crazy political beef. But if you like the information shared, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you know anybody who would benefit from joining the Trade to Freedom community, tell them about it. The link is below in the description. But that is it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.